So have a really good day, enjoy your colors, I hope you do, and thanks for watching. Okay, I'm trying something new and let's see if it's gonna work a bit better. A little bit more HD maybe. So I should be further away. This is Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream and I already have 50 SPF sunscreen on my skin. Okay, so I will probably start with these two concealers together. Just a cream gel concealer and not so small brush, but never mind. I will manage. So a little bit more pinker one, because I want to put it like also in here, like that, and up here. And of course usually I clean up some of this if there's fallout, you know. I just want to have something a bit, little bit in my face, because this, you know, HD thing, it's just ridiculous how it shows everything, so, you know. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous, if you ask me. This will almost be like I did already my makeup, you know? Yeah, that's roundabout made now. I need some kind of a primer for my eyes, so I'm probably using this Smashbox one today, at least to begin with. And this one, 24 hour, and it's like a skin color like that, but when you put it on it's kind of silicone-y and not, you know, not doing so much of a color, in my opinion. So I'm taking it on both fingers. Putting it where I have wrinkles and in the crease. A little bit inside the brows. And then you're supposed to wait 1 minute and then you can start with your eye makeup. Ta! Why not just tell you what I have on my nails, because it's such a nice springy color. Colors, you know, pink, white. So this one is from OPI, Hotter Than You Pink. Hotter Than You Pink. There's some blue kind of sheen to it and it's really like, really brightening, I'd say. And the white one here is just the white from Essie. And then on these fingers, this sparkly, really like, it's so, not opaque, you can't say opaque with a sparkle, can you? On pinks and needles. On pinks and needles. So really pretty. It's the only one I have from this collection. That this one was in. It's the Brides collection, I believe. Yeah. So those are the nails. Really springy and fun. Yeah. I will go for this palette today and use only this palette from Smashbox. This what is it called? Exposure? Yeah, with the matte ones in one row and the shimmery ones in the other row. So I will probably start with, I would say, probably this one in the crease, which is like a really light brown. This one, and then this one a little bit lower down, and this one on the brow bone. And yeah, maybe some of the cooler toned brown as well. I'm starting with the light brown, pretty like in a fluffy way. I have a big fluffy brush, so it goes on a big area. That. And kind of all the way inside until here. Little bit close to the brow itself. Okay, now we just take the lightest one on the brow bone, just with a clean brush like that. The really light yellowy color up here, and yeah, I'm blending a bit with this one. Then instead of lifting it up, I'm just taking another darker brown, like a little bit more down here, holding it a little bit more down, just simply like that. Get it darker in here. Then I'm taking a smaller fluffy brush like that, a smaller brush for the crease. And I'm taking a cooler toned brown that's on the other side of the palette. And I'm going with this one even, you know, further down. Like I'm kind of on the lid already. And in here. Then the darkest of the, before you come to the black. Also just closer to the lashes. Now I take the dark brown, the darkest brown, the warmer one. So this one here, kind of half the lid, like that. And up here a little bit too. And I will probably take it under eye as well. Here, pull it out a bit, and then thinning it in as I go. I did a little bit of blending with the brown one, like to blend it in, and now I'm taking some of the black one and closer to the lashes. And again, they start to be blonde after I've tinted them, you know, it doesn't last very long, so yeah, they're kind of blonde already again. Close to the roots, so I didn't really plan to do a gel liner today, so let's see if I can just do it like this. Then again, some blending with the same brush that I used before, just the black one to blend it. Just here I added this shinier one. It's the lightest one on the upper row that's shiny. That would be this one. So that one just like that. And I might take the one closest to it, that's lighter, on top of it a bit, to make it a little bit darker, not too stark white. And I think I will use this one with a tiny bit of this mineral eyeshadow sealant, just to make it a little bit, you know, stay a bit better. So I will try that one. Wet the brush a bit with it, not too much, and take it from, I always do it in one of the corners, so I'm taking the left corner for using it wet, and then I will, oh, did you see that? Yeah, so at least the shimmery ones are nice to use wet. That became really nice and ooh, almost metallic, I'd say. Okay, let's say the mixing of the blending of it was easier said than done. I took just another brush like that, and the darker color just beside it, dry, just to, you know, go around it like that, because it really doesn't let any blending be done to it. Yeah, well, at least I didn't manage with it like that, so I'm just taking this one slightly over here and here in the other corners of it. So I just took this one again, and I will take the lightest brown again that I used together with the medium one, just to go around it here. I grabbed some more also the brown, darkest brown and the black, until here I blended it inside this shimmery one to cool it down a bit, calm it down a bit, you know, because I didn't want it so shimmery. I'm taking the camel brown that's here under the eye, kind of from the beginning, because it's a warm color, to warm it up here a bit. For the inner corner I used just this really matte yellow one that I used also up here. It's not very light, but it's also, you know, doesn't have any, I don't want any more shimmer in here, so I'm using this Dior BB cream again, just for like a base, just like a base. So there it goes. Just since it doesn't have the SPF that I need, you know. Otherwise I will use just this one. I won't use too much of it today though. Just like in kind of in areas where I don't have anything now then with color. I do have to set this everywhere I use the concealer especially, so I'm using this Fair Halo powder. I will use the same smaller brush. Also here, close to the nose, I will try not to overdo this area here because I'm kind of really wrinklish over there. And not in a good way, like when you do powder here, it just looks bad. So I will try and keep that without anything much on it. Here I don't think I need to do anything actually, up here. Seems like it's kind of semi-set the foundation itself, and I didn't do any concealing over there, anything extra, you know, that's not that necessary. I try to do as little as possible here where the lines are really deep because it just looks bad. So, but here I will do some real setting. And here a bit less. Here I actually do it just to be able to do some powder blush or, you know, to continue with the makeup. Okay, so this contour and highlight kit comes with a really nice brush like that. And it's really soft, but it's very dense. So, yeah, learned that the hard way. It definitely picks up a lot of color. So, I won't use that one today. I will probably just continue with this one, you know. Continue with this one. It has some powder on it from the halo powder. So, I will just take some of the bronzer and this one together, actually. And put it lightly in here. Well, for blush I'm using this Smashbox loose powder blush, but you know, it's so messy every time you open it. That's why I don't like loose powders much, because they like this, and it's one of those like the halo, and it's very messy. So it's not one of my favorites just because of that. The color is really nice, but you know, when you have to clean up where you're sitting every time you use it, it's kind of annoying. So just a brush like that. It's very pigmented, so I'm taking some out and dotting it on my hand. Just not to get too much of it now then. Anyways, I hope I didn't overdo the blush thing. I'm taking a kind of fluffy brush like that, and also this same powder. And I want to use it a little bit, taking some off in the crease. Just to add a little bit of this red color in there. Maybe it's a mistake, but you know, let it be then a mistake. I mean, what can it do so much? Just a tiniest bit like that. I'm using this rosy pink, what is it called, from Dior. And just the lightest colors. Just those two as a highlighter. Otherwise I feel it becomes a little bit too dark. And then it has kind of that neon pink that I like. I just really like that in a highlighter and a blush actually. If already I'm using those kind of colors. On the browns I will just use a tiniest bit of this gel from Maybelline. And I think maybe the camera makes it look warmer color than it is, because it really is ashy brown. Or is it the blonde one? No, it's medium brown, but it's an ashy brown. So, okay, on the lips I use this Bourjois color in 01 Nude Wave. Really neutral pink like that. And stronger than this one. This one 02 is actually lighter and more of a baby kind of pink. Yeah, I think on this, so now I will take some Smashbox colors. I will use the Posy Pink, which looks like that, to begin with, and on top of it I will use the Pout, that it's a really light pink like that. So those two. So if you wonder about my hair that looks kind of oily, it is. I have some coconut oil in it, since my hair was undergoing some chemical processing here again. I made the root lighter again, so it will go with the rest, and later on I might add some highlights, but yeah. So that's kind of it. Light, I think it's a light look. For me it's a light look, it's a neutral look, it makes it lighter, no matter what you do. After everything was done, I just feel that here inside it still looks really dark, so I don't know if it's lighting, if it's just my skin. So I'm adding a little bit of a lighter highlight thing going here that I can get more I don't know if it really helped. It should have probably been just in the line, exactly in the line, and not just, you know, all over there. Never mind. Let's just say that that's enough for today. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Enjoy all your colors and stay well or be well.